Namaste everyone. This is Rupi Raja and today I will be talking about ITC demerger and whether should you invest in ITC or not. On the left side you can see the icon of ITC hotels and it symbolizes Namaste, a form of greeting in Indian culture. This shows how much importance ITC hotel places on hospitality in their hotels. So moving on, I will talk about ITC demerger. What should investors know? First, ITC share will undergo a 1 is to 10 split. That means you will get one share of ITC hotels for every 10 shares of ITC held in your Demat account as on date 6 January 2025. 40% stake of ITC hotels will be under parent company ITC and 60% stake will be under ITC shareholders. Using basic calculation, ITC should have traded on 500 rupees as on date 6 Jan 2025, but in reality, ITC shares traded at 20% discount. So today buying ITC was a good arbitrage opportunity. Moving on, the decision of management has been good since ITC Hotel used to take up 20% capital and it would generate only 4% profit. Ideally, if you put 20% of your capital, you should expect it should generate at least 20% profit. But ITC hotels were taking up lot of cash and it wasn't giving the expected profit. In 2019, the management tried to shift ITC hotels to asset light model, but still profit did not rise as expected. So it is a good decision to demerge ITC hotels from ITC so that it can function as an independent entity. Now I'll be talking about the hotel industry. ITC Hotels is the second biggest hotel chain in India. The largest chain of hotels in India is by the group of IHCL of Tata Group. Like IHCL Hotels of Tata Group, ITC Hotels also has a long runway with growing numbers of Indian tourists as well as the per capita rise in income of the country. The third reason why ITC demerger is an important news is because of habit formation. These luxury hotel chains inculcate in you a habit which, just like airlines, makes it difficult for a user to go back to staying in Airbnb lodge or one-star hotels once you have stayed in a five-star hotel like ITC. But investors, please don't blindly run and buy boatloads of ITC shares before watching this full video because it has some important things that needs to be taken into consideration. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are confused about what does the term arbitrage means, I will make another video. Please comment down whatever things you did not understand in this video. Moving on, here is the revenue split of ITC. You can see here FMCG business consisted of almost 87.7% of total revenue generated, and you can see the corresponding growth of FMCG business, hotel business, agriculture business, paper business, and this is the total business. So total overall revenue increased by 2.5% and profit increased almost 0%. You can say profits remained same in 2024 as well as in 2025, and the reason for this is despite FMCG growing at 7% and hotel going at around 12%, agriculture business and paper business decreased in revenue, as a result of which overall revenue increase was very minimal. So once this hotel business gets demerged, you can easily predict that ITC business should grow at around 12%. So this is a good stock to hold for long term perspective. Now I'll be talking about few details about how the pricing of ITC hotels will be decided. Upon demerger, ITC hotels will be retained in the Nifty index for 3 days of training. The ITC hotel arm price will be derived using special pre-open sessions. According to exchange regulations for listing companies through scheme of arrangement and index reconstruction rules, ITC will have a pre-open session on January 6, 2025 between 9 a.m. and 9:45 a.m. for price discovery. The stock will resume normal trade from 10 a.m. onwards once the ITC hotel shares are credited to the shareholders and exchange permits trading. The ITC hotels will be removed from indices after the end of the second day. In case the share price of ITC hotel hits the upper circuit or lower circuit on both first 2 days, then exclusion will be deferred by 3 more days. After 2 consecutive days of ITC hotel's share price not hitting the price band of upper circuit or lower circuit, it will be removed from the indices after the third trading day, even if it hits the price band of upper circuit or lower circuit on the last day. Basically, guys, all these informations are for traders. As investor, you can skip these details. The only summary that you should take from this slide is ITC Hotels is ultimately a part of small cap 250 index, and ITC is a part of Nifty 50 index. So after demerger, ITC Hotels will be part of Nifty 50 index, and after some time, it it will be a part of Nifty small cap 250 index. Do you guys know what does it mean? It means that all the index passive index mutual funds will have to sell ITC hotels, and the price of ITC hotels will fall very sharply. So my personal opinion on this demerger is that just as the price of Geo Finance shares after demerger from Reliance fell 20% due to being dropped from Nifty 50 index, ITC shares will also be offloaded from Nifty 50 passive index funds, and investors should grab that opportunity and allocate at least 55% of their equity portfolio to ITC hotels. Best time to buy ITC hotels is not now, it is to buy them just after they have been heavily sold by passive index mutual funds. Please note, this is not an investment advice. Please study annual report of ITC, quarterly reports of ITC, and also personally visit some ITC hotels like ITC Maurya or ITC Rajputana in Jaipur before making investment decisions. So, ladies and gentlemen, do comment down your suggestions, your doubts, and your views on the demerger. And thank you. This is Rupi Raja, and if you guys or girls want to get your portfolio consulted by me, please contact on the following email. Thank you.